Greetings, citizens, and thanks for joining me here at Smash and Crash for a quick look at Overwatch's new game, Lucio Ball. This is the Summer Games makeover. Lucio Ball is the first game they're going to be releasing. There's going to be a whole bunch more, and I really kind of like the way the overlays look, and there's a bunch of new items you can get too. Now, to get to Lucio Ball, all you have to do is click play. Now, it's under the far right slot, which is the same place that the weekly challenge usually goes. It is 3 Lucios, 2 teams, total of 6. And that's it. It's giant soccer. You score points by trying to hit the ball into the other goal, and you have 4 minutes to do it, otherwise you go into overtime if you're tied.
Welcome to the Summer Games! 3, 2...
Alright, here we go. Now, after the 3 count, you'll be able to move. You have 1 player on either side and 1 player playing goalie. At this point, I'm in the goalie position. There are 3 pads on either side, 3 big yellow pads. These are jump pads, and they come in really handy for catching the ball when it's in midair. Oh, see, there you go. Now, if you move away from your goal too much, it leaves it wide open. You can go anywhere on the field you want to, but if you leave it open, it's real easy to hit the ball right in there because the sides even curve around towards the goal. So the goalie position is extremely important to keep up. Right after a goal is scored, you get an instant replay just like the kill cam. Lucio maintains a couple of his abilities from the regular game, but loses a couple of things too. 1, he keeps crossfade, but only for the speed, so you can run up on the ball, get ahead of it, get behind it, or just head off your opponent so you can block it. 2, you have the sound wave. There you go. You have the sound wave ability, the secondary fire for your gun, which pushes things back. It does affect your opponents, but it doesn't cause any actual damage. And then 3, your melee attack is still there. And, well, of course, your jump and your wall ride as well. But your melee attack is still there, which can send the ball back as well. Not quite as strong as sound wave, but significantly stronger than just trying to, run into it and use your face. This is a good example of the ball being shot clear across the field and making it right into the goal. That's why it's really important to make sure your goalie stays near the goal. They can repel that really easily. They can jump up and block it, or they can use a sound wave to kick it back. And either way, it's really important to have your goalie there. And this thing moves quick. It's a giant ball, but it can get moving really fast.
Turn it up!
Your primary attack is now your melee attack as well. You don't have to rebind any of that. It moves it automatically for you. Whenever you hit the ball or use sound wave, if it hits another player, it just ricochets off them and loses a good amount of its force, or it sometimes just stops right in front of them. So you always want to look for an opening and not try and bounce it off of somebody. That's unpredictable and doesn't always work very well. Now, the rounded sides to the wall are great to use his wall ride technique, as well as just sending the ball back around the outside of the arena, because it's a little harder to get to up on the wall than it is when it's on the ground. It's also a good way to pick up speed to catch up to it. I just realized I'm way too far away from the goal and gotta go back there now.
Turn it up! Let's break it! Damn!
When I'm back here as goalie, most of the time when my team is on the other side of the field, I'm saying out loud, don't chase the ball, don't chase the ball, don't chase the ball. Because that's all I want to do. I want to get over there and help them score the goal, but I know if I leave my spot, it makes an opening for the other team that is enormous. Actually, it's about the size of our goal. Right here, you can see our player using his sound wave to knock the ball straight into the goal with nobody in the way. Had anybody been in front of that, it would have ricocheted off one way or the other. This game is all about timing and aim. If you don't aim well, you'd never know where the ball is going to go, or you may just not hit it at all. And if you time it well, then fantastic, you're going to make it past people. If you don't time it well, it's going to ricochet off people's faces, go the wrong direction, and just not work out the way you want it to. You may have noticed Lucio's ultimate is still there. It actually does something a little bit different. It doesn't provide a shield because nobody needs to be defended here. However, what it does do is, well, I'll show you in a moment.
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
It actually brings the ball back towards the epicenter of the blast. So when I jumped and hit the ground with it, it pulled the ball towards me. I kept running forward, so it kept going back the other way. It doesn't pull it in and stop it. It just basically reverses the direction that it's going. So it maintains about the same speed. It actually picks up speed if it's going slow, but it actually pulls the ball towards you. So it's important to make sure that you are on the right side of that. I did that when it was closer to my goal than I was. If you ever pull it towards the goal, you better be ready to send it back away. Otherwise, you run the risk of launching it straight into your goal. And yes, you can hit the ball into your own goal. That's something that's important to know. You wouldn't believe how many times in just a couple of rounds that I played that people would accidentally just bump it straight into their own goal.
30 seconds left to go.
Don't give up. We can still win this. Drop the beat.
You'll get all types of players in here. Folks who like to be right up on the ball all the time. Some people who try and hit it clear across the screen. I'm one of those folks. I like to try and return it as quick as I can to exactly where it came from, or even better, even further than where it came from. But that's because I do goalie a lot. And as you can see, I got too far away that time, and the ball just came right in. I took a swing at it. I missed. It got bounced back the moment that I sent it away, and boom, it came right in. So now we have like 9 seconds left, and it's overtime. The overtime round goes as long as it takes for one team to score. I don't want to burn up too much more of your time here, so we're going to go ahead and end this round in high speed. One thing that is risky but can really pay off is if you use his ultimate, you pull the ball in and then you ricochet it back out, because then it bounces it into the air. You can use the sound wave to shoot it right back up nice and high over everybody else and back across the field. Sometimes that can do wonders, other times it really just, doesn't do anything because they'll be over there waiting for it to come back in again. A couple things to remember too is when you use your crossover technique to speed yourself up, you've got a couple of seconds before you can take a swing or use your sound wave to hit the ball. So make sure that you're able to get in the way of the ball, or it's far enough out that you don't have to hit it while you're using your crossfade. In addition to that, make sure that you're aimed the right direction. The ball is going to go basically where you target it. There's some physics involved to it that are a little bit more complicated than that, yes, but it will go basically where you aim the thing. So make sure that it's at least away from your goal. Thanks again for joining me here at Smash and Crash for this quick look at Lucio Ball in Overwatch. Now, if you liked what you saw, please feel free to share, subscribe, let your friends and family know, bring everybody you know to come and see it. Maybe we'll get some more awesome players in this game. If you didn't like what you saw, please comment, email, let me know why you didn't like it, so maybe I can put out there something better that you'll like more later. I want to put out what you want to see. Thank you again, and I will see you on the battlefield.